Hey YouTube, Kev here from Center Stage Entertainment, owner-operator. This video is to introduce myself, how I became a DJ. Real quick, the transition was from 1982 is when I started, and I want to give a shout out to my cousin, DJ Michael Q, the Mighty B-Force, Disco Dave, Trevor Flash, Handmaster Flash. Those guys were inspirational in my starting to DJ. And my start didn't it started in 82, ended in 84 because I had children. And so subsequently I picked it back up in 2013 and to present. And so for that start, I'd like to give a shout out to DJ Jerry of GK Entertainment, DJ Noy of Eclectic Entertainment, and DJ Rico of Amped Entertainment. So in 1982, for those of you who know about DJing in the 80s, you know, I started out with the basic. I started out with a guitar amp, a PV guitar amp, guitar head, and an EV sub, and two Jim Sound. I don't know if anybody remembers Jim Sound. Were pretty popular in Philadelphia at the time when I started DJing. Jim Sound speakers, two Jim Sound 15s with PZO tweeters in them. So like I said, the transition didn't happen, or my start and finish was quick, 82 to 84. Picked it back up in 2013, and in 2013, now here's where it gets tricky for me. In 2013, I bought a Yamaha Stage Pass, which was cool to start out with because I wasn't doing anything major. So a Yamaha Stage Pass, but as you can imagine, I grew out of the Yamaha Stage Pass because let's just face it, every speaker or every I should say system has its applications. It changed for me real quick, the application, and so did the sound system. So I moved from the Stage Pass to the ZLX, the EV ZLX 12Ps, and subsequently brought a subwoofer, the Behringer 18, the Behringer 18, and I brought the Numark Envy. That was my first controller. After the Numark Envy, I went into, I think I want to say, after the Behringer and the ZLX 12P, grew out of that. Started doing larger events, started doing so I needed different applications because I started doing a variance of events, weddings, corporate events, things like that. So I moved into the EKX, tops only. Sold the EV tops and the Behringer subwoofer. Moved into the EKX tops, the 12-inch tops, which were great. I love those speakers. Made another change after that as I got larger, and so I moved into the ETX after that. Two ETX subs, the 18s, the 18 SPs, and I kept the EKX tops because they were pretty comparable to the bottom, so I kept those. Was no need to move into the tops at the time. But then things started to change for me again, and forgive me if I'm rambling, but I'm trying to get all this into one take. But I subsequently moved up to what you probably see currently on my page or on my channel is the RCFs. I bought the RCF 735 MK4s, and I also purchased the RCF HDL 20A line array elements, and just two of them, and I'll explain why only two. Well, one, they are expensive as hell, $3,000 a piece. And I also brought subwoofers, the RCF TTS 18A, which are pretty decent subs. I like those much better than the ETXs. They're lighter for one, and they seem to give me a little more, even though they are bandpass, as opposed to the 18 SPs, which are front firing. But I moved into the RCFs, and that's where I am presently. And in another video, I do want to talk about, you know, speakers and their applications and things like that, because I think there's a real misconception. There's a lot of guys doing videos on cheap subwoofers or cheap tops or cheap systems or whatever have you, and my take on that, well, I'll leave that for another video. But I just wanted to really just introduce myself to the YouTube family of DJs, and let you know who I am and how I started, and hopefully that was a good introduction. Center Stage Entertainment, peace.